Hello!
Hello! Hey guys!
Welcome back
to Magically Chaotic! Welcome, welcome. How are y'all doing? How are you doing, Miss
I
Madison?
am so good. How are you doing, Miss Claire?
Pretty good. Little sick. Not gonna
She's
lie.
a little under the weather.
Yeah, Madison has made me an emergency like 3 weeks in a row. Delicious, I might add.
Emergency serve lives.
You're the one that introduced me to them.
Someone introduced me to them, but I cannot recall who.
Oh, okay.
That was not my original idea.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were the...
I'm not the OG emergency girl.
Yeah, and if you don't know, because I didn't know, the emergency, they're like the little packs with emergency, like no Y, like emergency. The pink lemonade's good. Yeah, the raspberry one, have you had that one?
I've only had the orange.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, try the raspberry and the pink lemonade.
Doing some deep thinking right now.
Let it out.
And I'm thinking to myself, was it Tatum?
I could see that.
Because like I feel like it was in Disney World.
That's the first time I had it, was in Disney.
It had to be Tatum then.
Mhm.
That wasn't me. I didn't do that.
Oh,
But I stole it.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
And now I use it all the time.
I think the last 3 times I've gone to Disney World, I've gotten sick after because I've had.
Yeah, you have to pop the emergencies.
Really should start doing it before.
You should.
Honestly.
3 to 4 days before the trip.
So yeah, thank you for providing that.
Of course, I have so many.
How's your day going?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Good. Anything exciting happened today?
Part of. No.
Okay.
I just drove back to Birmingham from home.
Sweet. I feel like I haven't seen you in a hot minute.
It's been like Oh, I came over.
I think that's right. You did come over this week.
Mm-hmm.
This week was a very chill week.
Yeah.
Like.
It was only over for like an hour.
Yeah.
But I brought Wendy to meet
Bella. Yeah, that was a good interaction.
Yeah.
I think I've talked about this, but I taught Winnie how to sit and how to lay down. Now we're working on the shake. So
I think shake's gonna be a challenge.
Shake, it was made known to me the other day that shake is gonna be a difficult one to teach.
It is, yeah.
But we're gonna get there, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be okay. And she's so smart, so lovable, so cute.
Cutest girl in the world.
The cutest girl in the whole world. So, yeah. I feel like if we keep talking, I'm going to accidentally share my magical and chaotic
I know,
moment.
that's why I almost shared my chaotic moment.
Well, let's go ahead and start. Do you want to start with your magical moment?
I want you to this week.
You want me to? Where did I put mine? I wrote my magical
Do
moment
you want me
down.
to?
Yeah, maybe you should.
Okay.
I would love to hear that, actually.
Okay, so you don't know where yours is placed in your notes app?
I put it, every week. I like to, well, because I don't want you to see my magical moment.
So you have to tuck it away?
Yeah, so I have so many notes on here.
Do you know a word in the sentence you can type in the search bar?
That's a great question.
I mean, I can go ahead and share mine while we research.
Oh, wait, yeah.
You got it?
I found it.
Oh, perfect. Well, you go ahead.
It was, are you sure?
I really want you to go first.
Okay, sorry, that was chaotic right there. My magical moment this week was kind of like a conglomeration of everything.
Ooh, conglomerate.
Right? So we went to Disney a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, over a week ago now. But this past week has been like a reset week to get ready for the upcoming week, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this week, getting back into work, but my magical moments really consisted of just doing nothing after work every day and finishing Ginny and Georgia. Really good show. If you have not watched it, so
That is a good show.
Tyler loved it. Also, I made this strawberry basil margarita the other night. Yeah, you probably like didn't see that one coming. Do you know who Half Baked Harvest is?
Yes.
Okay, I love her. Amazing woman.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler brought me her recipe cookbook for my birthday, and she has this strawberry basil margarita, but I didn't have tequila, so I made it with vodka. But it was so refreshing and delicious.
Was it good?
If you just made it with like water, it would be so good.
I wonder, what does basil taste like in a drink?
So good.
Is it like fresh?
Yeah, it's like kind of like mojito vibes. I can't remember what's in a mojito. Is it mint?
Yeah. What's that drink from Mexico? Paloma.
Oh yes, so like that kind of like refreshing.
Yeah. That doesn't have basil in it though.
No, it doesn't. I can't.
It has something green.
Grapefruit and I can't remember.
Is it mint?
Maybe it's mint. Some drinks have like rosemary in them. I love a good like earthy
drink. Yeah, that's good.
And then also prepping for 75 Soft, which we're starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And I have to cough real quick, so I'm going to lean away.
And for the pre-show break.
So that was my magical moment. Just kind of having like a chill, get my life together.
That's so lovely.
Yeah, what was your magical moment?
So on Monday of last week, I got a phone call from Miss Tatum Jones.
Ooh.
And she said, Miss Madison, do you want to go to the YMCA with me to a workout class? So I said, no.
Did you really?
No, of course not. I said, duh. So I went to the Y to do a workout class reluctantly. I mean, the no was kind of real. Because like, I didn't want to. But it was a body pump workout class. And it was very magical because this man named Russell, he led the class. And I love Russell.
Russell, we love you, Russell.
He's incredible. And there's not a chance in the world he'll ever see this. But I'm going to come see you again tomorrow. And so then in this class, like the downtown Y closed. So the people from the downtown Y were in our class, and it's this like older, like full-grown adults. And there was this 80-year-old man in that class who literally wiped the floor with me.
What?
Like I was like, I'm sorry, what is happening right now? And this 80, like after class was over, we had already been there for an hour, and it was body pump, so like it's all like weights.
Yeah.
And like, did you do tiger pump in Auburn?
I loved tiger pump.
It's that.
Okay. I went
basically.
like twice a week.
Yeah. Russell was like, I don't want to go yet. I want to do a step class. And I was like,
Russell.
I gotta go. I was like, I can't do this no more. I'm dying.
Oh my word.
And the 80-year-old man and Russell were in there doing a step class. And I was like, y'all need to go home.
Literally, go home, take a breather, take a rest.
But it was so cute. I loved
love
it.
That. That's adorable. I love Russell. Much love to him.
I love the 80-year-old man too.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Shout out to him. Same bit. Why did the downtown Y close?
I couldn't begin to tell you, but apparently it's something that maybe, I think it's like it's permanently closed.
There are no gyms downtown. Like gyms, like a Club 4, like a Planet Fitness, like nothing.
Yeah, I don't know why it closed.
That's sad. Okay. Well, love a good YMCA.
I have never been to one until,
Really?
yeah, until Monday.
I've never been to a workout class at one, but I guess I used to play soccer for like our YMCA when I was little, so that's really the only association I have.
I gotcha.
Well, that's so fun. I'm glad you get to go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little membership and go.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. So I guess chaotic moments.
You can go first.
Mine is really that I just don't feel swell, and
I'm so sorry.
It's like the month of January. The past couple of years, it's just been beating me up. You know?
It's just not a good month.
Yeah, because it's like my throat is a little icky, but I felt fine up until yesterday is when I started feeling like bad, you know? It was just like a cough, and it's annoying. And then also I broke my nail today when I was trying to open the door. The door was locked, and Tyler was trying to open it, and I just didn't think he was pulling it hard enough, so I said, let me try. And then my nail popped off, and he was like, that's what you get. So luckily I had some nail glue, and I fixed it, but there's nothing like that, you know?
A nail popping off?
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally hurts so bad.
Yeah, it was not fun. But yeah, just being a little sick. Like, I know this week was a good week, but also I just have not felt very good, but
yeah, I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Next week's gonna be healthy.
It is, and I have tomorrow off work, so I'm gonna use that to like catch up. I'm gonna sleep.
And you're gonna turn healthy.
Oh yeah.
By noon tomorrow.
I believe it.
You'll be healthy.
I'll be ready to go to the gym.
Yes, you will. My chaotic moment was, all my stories have to do with my job now since I'm a mother.
I love that.
But my chaotic moment was I went home this weekend because it's about to be tax season, so it'll be the last time I can get home for a long time. And Winnie girl, she got a little car sick.
Oh, Winnie.
Twice.
That's so sad.
Had to pull over at a gas station the first time, and like I luckily had a second blanket in the car, so I like took her first blanket, put it in the back. She got like all over her. It was just like gross, and I had to give her a bath upon arrival at my parents' house. But then I was like 10 minutes from my parents' house, and she threw up again.
Little baby.
So at that point, I was like,
yeah,
it's just gonna be like that for the next 10 minutes.
Oh, that's so stinky. I'm sorry.
I know, poor girl.
Look at you. You're an amazing mother, taking care of your child.
Well, she's hopefully better. She didn't throw up on the way back, so.
Maybe did she have something to eat earlier in the day?
No,
or?
I didn't feed her intentionally because like I didn't want her to throw up before we went home. But today, she was really tired though because she had been playing hard all day, so she just slept the whole time.
That's So cute. Where does she sit? Does she sit like in the passenger?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Eventually she may have to move though. Because I think she's gonna get a little large.
She's like not doubled in size, but she's
been into the college. She's gotten a lot bigger.
She's gotten so much bigger.
Yeah, she really has.
So she fit in my little lap the first day.
And now she's like overflowing.
Yeah, very much overflowing.
Yeah.
But what a cute little lady she is.
And she's only gained like 6 pounds.
Aww.
So like that's concerning because she's supposed to weigh like 40. And right now she only weighs like 21.
What if you accidentally like didn't buy like, I don't know, like it's not a miniature version, I know, but like what if you bought
Well, she's supposed to be a medium version.
What if you bought a full-on gigantic dog-sized dog? I just remembered a different chaotic moment that I had yesterday.
Well, sure.
Okay, so I really have to share this story. This is very important. So Tyler and I were getting back to his apartment yesterday at like 6. I don't even know where we had come from. I have no recollection. And we had, no, we did. We went to Tenerife to eat. Okay, we drove there. And anyway, we got back and we parked in his parking lot at his apartment, right? And then all of a sudden, from across the street, this Doberman that is my height. Do you know what a Doberman looks like? Because I didn't know the name to the dog.
Is that the one with the pointy ears?
The pointy ears, yes.
Yes.
That dog.
Yeah.
That dog right there, scary teeth, you can't see, comes running full speed at me and Tyler.
No,
okay,
right?
off the leash, right?
Oh no.
Yeah. And Tyler was so funny.
Not y'all getting attacked by a dog.
Right, yeah. Tyler's dog Bella got attacked a few weeks ago. I think I shared that, but I thought it was our turn. I take off running full speed, and Tyler, I looked at him. He just like took a deep breath in and like closed his eyes and like accepted the fact that his family was about to be getting attacked by this dog. It was like and he just stood there, like stood still. And the owner of the dog is like screaming at the dog to stop running at us. But when I tell you this thing is running like 90 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh.
Luckily the owner like somehow like was yelling at it so hard that it just like
stopped.
Yeah, it stopped like right before it got to Tyler. But I thought we were about to be like dog food. It was actually a little scary. So yeah, dogs are being wild these days in Birmingham.
That is crazy. There's this man who walks on my trail by my home, and he has a Doberman, and he's like a very large man, and the Doberman is like very large, but the Doberman is like so like, it's just like, isn't worried about anyone.
Really?
Like it like walks, and I guess he trained his dog very well, but like it just like walks on the leash and like just right beside his legs and like doesn't move. It doesn't react to anything around it. Like it doesn't react to any other dogs or anything.
I love that.
Yeah, and I was walking Winnie like I haven't seen them in a few weeks, but I was walking her like the first time she had ever been outside. And I saw them coming, and I walked a lot of their 1075 parts, so I knew who they were. So I saw them coming, and I just picked Winnie up. I was like, we can't do this. I don't know what's gonna happen with this very large dog. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but I was more so concerned about me being embarrassed.
No.
Because she was gonna act an absolute fool.
Did she interact at all? Like
The Doberman? No, it literally acts like you don't exist.
That's amazing. What a good dog.
I know. Like, it's like unconcerned with everything around it.
That's funny.
Except for like the man.
I love that.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Maybe he should train Winnie.
Maybe.
I should stop it next time walking to be like, hey, how'd you do that?
Yeah. Teach me your ways, please, sir.
Yeah.
But man, wow.
I'm so sorry.
What a week for dogs. No, it's okay. We're here. We're kicking, living.
Was the owner like that dog? The dog was about to kill you?
The owner never said anything to us.
It just like got the dog back and kept walking?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I will say the Doberman, I have to add this part, it has 2 little puppies that are, I don't know if they're Doberman puppies because I have no idea how these little tiny puppies are going to get to be the size of a Doberman because they look like a Doberman but Chihuahua size.
Okay.
You haven't seen them, I guess, maybe walking around Tyler's apartment.
No.
They take walks every day, but it's like a mom and 2 babies.
Oh, did she feel like her babies were at risk?
Maybe so.
Were y'all near the babies?
No, we were across the street. Like this thing ran in front of possibly moving traffic. Like luckily there were no cars coming, but that dog was ready to feast.
That's very interesting.
It was.
What I'm hearing is that we need to put our dogs on leashes.
We do, very much so.
Yeah.
That's the common theme here.
Yeah.
So next thing we wanted to talk about is we have this exciting thing that we're going to start on the show.
It's only going to happen 4 times a year.
4 times a year. Unless something just happens in our soul.
And we feel so led to make it more frequent.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for now, due to personal choices, it's gonna be 4 times a year. We're gonna start a book club on the show. Woo, woo. Okay. And you're probably thinking, that means 1 book a quarter, right?
That's correct.
We will check back in what, 12 weeks?
March 30th.
Oh, wow.
Is the end of Q1.
Oh, it is, right.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, okay, so March 30th, we will be checking in on the book, and the book that we selected is, drum roll please.
Drum roll please. It is A Flicker in the Dark.
Woo!
This is it. If you're on YouTube, if you're not on YouTube, it is a book. It is blue, and it is called A Flicker in the Dark, a novel by Stacey Willingham.
I'm so excited.
And
Is
the
it
quote,
like a thriller?
Yeah, the quote on the front is, "A smart, edge-of-your-seat story with plot twists you'll never see coming."
Say what?
So,
I'm excited. I'm ready to get back into my reading era.
I've never been in a reading era, but maybe I'll find her.
You know, it really is nice, but either I'm full throttle or I'm nothing. So that's why I know as soon as I get that book, I'm probably going to read it in like 2 days.
Wow, that's good.
Not to brag, but
Not to brag, but I like to read.
Said, it might be March 28th when that happens. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
See, like, it's like...
Like maybe put it off.
Yeah, because right now I have no desire to pick up that book. But, like, I want to have that desire.
Yeah.
But once...
When's 75 hard or 75 soft?
75 soft. I googled it the other day. So 75 soft, we're starting it on January 16th. So the day this episode goes live.
16th. That's where we're at in the year already?
Right.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, April 1st. So it'll end on that Friday. So it'll be the last day, I guess, the last day of March. Because remember, Monday to Friday. Okay. So, yeah, April 1st will be our celebratory day for 75 hard.
April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day.
Yeah. Okay, well, if y'all want to read along, we will do a separate episode to talk about the book and what we liked, didn't like, and what it was about, I guess.
All that good stuff. Yeah, I'm excited.
Me too. I've never done that before.
Maybe if we can pick up some friends or pick up some humans that want to read it with us.
Should we just send cold calls out to people and say, do you guys want to read A Flicker in the Dark?
I think we should, honestly. Yeah, I think we actually should try to do that to get some more opinions.
Just start calling phone numbers in my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally cold call.
Like friends that I haven't seen in 10 years.
I love that.
Hey, did you want to read A Flicker in the Dark? Okay.
Good.
Should we hop into our fact check?
I would love nothing more.
Okay, so it's going to be lengthy.
It's a lengthy fact check, so we need to get it going.
We do need to get it going.
So we have 2 episodes to fact check because we had our collab episode for New Year's and then the very first episode from the beginning of January. So what is our first
one? Quite a few things. So where does Netflix make their money? That was asked in the first episode of the year. I don't remember in what context that was asked.
Well, we were talking, I remember we were talking about Netflix and I was like, how do they actually make money?
Yeah, okay, and we thought to her, I remember saying to ourselves, there's no way that it's only on the subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
That's incorrect. That is the only way they make their money. It says that they're primarily subscription-based streaming and it generated $29.6 billion in 2021.
That is actually crazy.
Oh, I remember, because we were talking about the Knives Out movie and we were like, how do they afford to get so many celebrities?
Oh, that is so right. Okay, that is 20, I guess it is international.
20, yeah.
So that does make sense.
29.6 billion?
That's a lot of money.
A billion?
Billion.
That's a lot.
That's a
lot.
The next fact check is my favorite. Can you cruise and polar plunge to Antarctica? So this is what inspired our whole episode a few weeks ago. The answer is very much yes. There's tons of options and they have 32-degree water.
So you jump into an ice cube.
Hear
me out.
Uh-huh. I'm hearing you.
How is it all not frozen if it's 32 degrees? I guess like Antarctica is frozen.
I feel like maybe there's sections of water that they have.
Maybe it's 33 degrees?
Yeah. Maybe like dedicated to the polar plunge, but there has to be other areas that are colder than 32 degrees, I would think.
But 32 degrees water freezes.
It
turns into ice.
Science. Here we come back. It all comes back to science.
So like how is it not just one big chunk unless it's 33 degrees?
You know what? You are so right. We need to. Maybe this is another.
Maybe this is. Wait.
We need a.
We're gonna be talking about Antarctica for the next 4 months.
We need like a scientist to come on the show.
It's just like something I just thought of in my head.
Yeah, but you can Google like or go on TikTok and do like Antarctica polar plunge, and there's like girls like going down slides. Or
And you have to go
off.
through like some pass. Did you see those TikToks?
I don't know.
Where they're like, I don't know what it's called.
But they have more to learn, I guess.
About Antarctica.
So much more.
The most important thing to remember is that it is at the bottom.
It is at the bottom.
So just don't forget that.
Please don't forget.
And the bottom is south, not north.
You're right.
So, anyways. Okay. So the next one, Claire had said about the how many connections before you know a famous person. And the rule on Wikipedia is 6 degrees of separation is the idea that within 6 or fewer connections you can know anyone.
I firmly believe it.
Do you?
I do.
I don't.
You really don't?
I don't.
You don't?
No.
Okay, tell me why.
I think within 6 degrees you can with certain people. But like, I couldn't go up to my brother and be like, I can know Justin, or I can know a famous person through you.
No, it wouldn't be through like, you would like.
Is it just like that there is one person that you know that can get you to a famous person?
A famous person, or even like somebody on the other side of the world. Like.
But it doesn't mean like everyone you know.
No, not everyone.
Okay, then I'll sign on to it.
Yeah, so like there's like out of all the 1,000 people or whatever that I follow on Instagram, there maybe every single one of those people, like within 6 people I could know someone, but like there are like a handful of those people that I know people that know people that know people. But
okay, I see.
Like, we'll have to dig into that one maybe a little bit, but
as long as it's not saying that through any person.
Yeah, not through any person. Like through me, or like, you would not know like.
But except for yes, because you know the people who know people who know people.
That's just because I know people who know people who know people, but.
But it only takes 6, so we're only at 4.
Right? Right? Yeah.
So
yeah, no, there's definitely ways. Okay, the next one is how long does it take to drive a boat from Delaware to Florida? There were no good answers, but Madison did see something that said 7 days. That feels right.
It feels correct.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no one did, like, there's not Google Maps for boat driving.
That really needs to be a thing, because sometimes I like to play. Do you like to play on Google Maps?
Yes.
I love a good 3D tour.
I love a good, me too, a little street view.
Oh, go to the street views. Well, you know how sometimes when you go to big cities on Google Maps or maybe Apple Maps, you can do like the flyover tour and it'll show you the big.
Yeah.
Do you ever do that?
Oh
gosh, you need to.
I might look into it, but I do know that is a feature.
Really fun.
So, our survival instincts are crap because, in fact, the next question: Would a Brita filter ocean?
Wait. I don't think this is worded correctly. I think it should be would a Brita filter ocean water.
Yeah.
You wrote down some words, but they look good.
Okay. So basically, let's not worry about what the question is asking. Let's just know that a Brita filter cannot filter through salt water.
Isn't that crazy?
And the quote from the internet is, quote, absolutely not. So apparently they were calling you dumb for thinking that.
Yeah, I also just want to add in a little PSA. If you have not changed your Brita filter, go do it. Because, you know, I think I told you, like, I had not changed mine in a long time.
What was happening?
I didn't think anything until the other day. Tyler and I changed ours. And it was like dark gray.
Ew, Claire.
And the water has, we thought this is embarrassing to admit, we thought something was wrong with the filter because the water came out so slow. As soon as we changed the filter, the water shoots out so fast, so that like shows how dirty
it was.
Yeah, and it tastes different. So
I've been that's yummy.
Dirty water for like 6 months. But yeah, no, just go change your Brita.
Just change it. If
like
there's a red light, flashing, it's time.
Can I admit something else? The light was red for so long that it went back to green.
Because it thought that you changed it?
Yeah, I guess so. It just one day it was green, and Tyler was like, "Did you change it?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Did you?" Or I was like, "You?" No. So anyway,
okay.
Just make sure to do that. Oh, also one thing I want to say is I sound like a complete dummy dumb. A few weeks ago, when I talked about the movie Blue Lagoon, I kept saying they were on a buoy. This whole time I thought the little lifeboats were buoys. I didn't think that. Like, I know now what a buoy is now that I'm thinking about it. Like the thing that pokes up in the water.
Yeah.
The light, or Just
some of them have lights.
Yeah, some have lights, but that is not what they were on. They were on like a life-saving boat. Those have a name. Can't think.
Raft.
Raft.
No, is it raft?
I think it has another name too, but raft is like top of mind. That is what it is, you know?
Yeah, like a life raft.
Yeah. So that I just want to say for anyone that passionately loves that movie the way that I do, you're cringing the whole time.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the fact checks from our collab episode.
Mm-hmm.
How many shops are in Disney Springs? Douglas said 95, and I know that he just said that as a joke,
Mm-hmm.
but there actually are about 100.
That's crazy.
So he was pretty close.
Way to go, Douglas.
Yeah, 65 dining locations and 20 entertainment venues.
So cool. It really is crazy. It had 100 shops. Like,
Yeah,
it feels like that, but it also feels like it has less than 100. But now I see it, actually.
I can see it.
It's a lot.
I can make that connection in my brain.
Yeah. And then what's the next? Highway to Heaven. Is it a hike in Hawaii and Diamond Head? Okay, so the Stairway to Heaven is a 4,000-foot long hiking trail consisting of 3,922 stairs, and then Diamond Head is a volcanic cone in Hawaii. When I was reading that question, I was trying to remember when did we talk about this, but
You remember now?
it's very vague in my
It's
brain.
whenever
It's
Will
was talking about. Okay.
And you were like, isn't there a really famous one called Highway to Heaven?
Yeah.
But it's called Stairway to Heaven, so you were correct.
Okay.
And then he was like, no, it's called Diamond Head. And Diamond Head is a volcanic cone.
Oh, so we were both right.
So you were both correct.
Oh, what do
yeah,
you
they were just
know?
two different things.
Okay, sorry I read that question really weird. I just was thinking while I was reading.
You were trying to put the pieces together as it was coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, so then who created 75 card? It was the Protein Powder Man, is what Claire said.
Yay.
His name is Andy Frisella. He is a podcaster and CEO of supplement company First Form. Is that the one you thought it was?
Yeah,
First Form?
And I know, like, I think, this is another one. You know Sydney Adams on TikTok? I love her, obsessed with her. I think she has a collab with First Form too, like for a protein, it's like caramel.
Oh, wow.
But I really want to try, I think they have like greens and reds. I really want to start taking those. I really want to be more health conscious.
And just start taking supplementes?
Yeah, be doing good things for the body. But yeah.
Yum.
Good.
Have you ever taken like ginger shots and stuff, like those health shots?
Yeah.
I like those.
When I lived in Ohio, I used to take one every single day.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know why I did that.
Those are expensive.
They were.
They're like $3.
Yeah, I used to get them from Trader Joe's.
Oh my
I
gosh, you were a rich girl.
I was not. I would drink a green juice and have a ginger shot every single morning.
That's so healthy. I thought your organs were like, pristine.
They really were. I had nothing else to spend my money on because I was really lonely up there. So
You just said health and wealth.
I really did. Honestly.
You really did when you lived there.
That was about it though. But also is whey a type of protein? We talked about this, like WHEY. Whey protein is one of the primary proteins found in dairy products. It's a byproduct of the cheese making process. Whoa, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Way. Get out my way.
We got some plant protein today at Costco. I'm really excited about it.
What's that?
It's like instead of like whey protein is like from
Out of cheese?
Yeah, it's like just organic. It's like Orgain, I think is what it's called. I can't remember.
Do you think it's from beans?
Ooh, I don't know.
Don't beans have a lot of protein? Or do you think it's from a green plant?
I don't know. I'll do a little.
Or
deep
chickpeas?
dive.
Chickpeas.
Ah.
Chickpeas.
I
don't know why I had to say that 3 times.
I was hoping you were gonna do it one more time. I will
Chickpeas.
Well,
it's because it was connecting in my brain. The
Yeah.
first time I was like, oh, chickpeas. And the second time I was like, wait, yeah, chickpeas. And the third time I was like, no, people actually eat chickpeas for protein.
I love how you just filtered it all into one word. But it's like at the same time, I knew what you meant. Like,
Could you tell that it was happening?
I did.
I was
I
like,
saw the pieces.
I was really becoming confident in that answer.
I felt it through my headphones. That's so funny. Well, those were our facts. I feel like we really got through those.
We did really good. That was like only 15 minutes.
Really, we blew through them. I'm so ready for this next part.
Me as well. Well, is it time?
Or did you hear about?
Yeah.
I want you to go first. Or did you hear about?
Okay, so my first one, I just have a question.
I'm so excited. I love being asked questions.
Would you rather
Ooh.
have a story that is more like talky, emotional, or would you rather have a story that is more like exciting and like something that's gonna be just like jaw-dropping?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe talking emotional.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
Okay, well, I'm just going to switch out my third story for the exciting one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's perfect, though, because I didn't really want to talk about my third story.
Oh, wait, what was your third story?
Don't look!
Okay.
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 We're going to do talking emotional.
Okay, I'm look. Should I be excited?
I think I know what you're going to say.
Okay, oh, I'm so excited.
Okay, so you know who Brene Brown is?
Yes,
So,
I almost bought another one of her books today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So, Journey to 75 Hard the first time.
Mm-hmm.
You read it,
I did.
Gifts of Imperfection.
Mm-hmm.
I read it. I love that book. It's an incredible book.
So incredible.
Everyone should read it. I might read it again.
I'll bring it back to you.
I really may read it again.
You should.
Okay, so I was listening, she has a podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and I was listening to her podcast, and she does all this stuff, but anyways, one of the questions that she asked was, do you think that people are doing the best that they can?
Ooh.
And then you have to answer if you think that people are doing the best that they can.
Wow. Does she answer it on the show?
Do you think that people are doing the best that they can?
I feel like certain people are and certain people are not.
Mm-hmm.
Is that her answer? Is that the right answer?
I don't think there's a right
I was just
answer.
open. Well, because, okay, do you think people are doing the best that they can? I feel like some people definitely are. Like, if it's talking about, like, emotionally,
Mhm.
like, holding it together. Like, there are definitely people that really are, like, people that are trying to make a difference in the world or people that try to help people. And then I think about the people that choose to be, like, deadbeat parents. And like, when they have a choice and they wake up. That's where my mind goes.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're doing the best that they can.
Yeah.
Or people that are, like, I don't know, this can get really dark.
Oh, it can go deep and dark
Yeah.
very quickly.
Like people that just choose to like
Do bad
lie
things.
for fun or like do very bad things on very bad levels that we could really get into, but there are just so many people that I think they choose not to do the best that they can because they either one have like power trips and think that they don't have to and think that karma or like God's not going to catch up to them, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think?
I don't know what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think yes, but I also think that there are some very bad people.
Yeah.
But that's what she was saying, like, she said that every time she says this question, like, she'll always get the response from someone. They're like, well, what about a terrorist? Are they doing the best that they can? Or what about someone who murdered someone? Are they doing the best that they can?
Mm-hmm.
And that Brene thinks that they are.
Really?
And she's like, then that's why they should be put away. And that's why they should not have access to the public. And that's why they should be in these situations.
Because they think that they're doing the best that they can?
Yeah.
Mm. That's a really deep thought.
I know. And she was, but I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. That's why I wanted to talk about it. Because I like genuinely don't know how I feel about it.
I don't either. Because when you put it that way, like I think of like the Idaho murder dude. And did you see like that other guy that lived in Massachusetts that like murdered his wife this week and like he was caught and he was like smiling?
Oh,
Sorry, this guy's so dark. But
these people scare me so bad.
I know, and like he was just like smiling as he was like walking into like
The jail?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But it was like a whole, he's like apparently like some rich man, and then they found like his Google search history was like,
yeah.
I don't know. I feel weird talking about this, but then I remember that there are like crime junkie podcasts and stuff.
Oh,
You
yeah.
listen to those?
No, I don't like this.
Me and Tyler listened to them on the way to Orlando the other day.
I don't like, it gives me the EBGBs.
No, it gave me the heat. I really would go another 6 months without listening to it.
Yeah, I don't like hearing about people get murdered and
Yeah.
stuff, because then I think I'm gonna get murdered. I think I'm not special, that someone would pick me to murder me, and
No.
I just don't like to do it.
No, but even, okay, murderers aside, let's not talk about them anymore. Like, are people doing the best that they can? I don't know, because then I think, like, am I doing the best that I can? You know?
I think you're doing the best that you can.
Am I? Because there's some days where I'm like, man, I just want to, like, lay here. You
No,
know?
but I think that's doing the best that you can.
On that day?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that's her point is like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I think that doing the best that you can doesn't mean that it's your best.
Ooh.
I think it's just like, this is all I can give right now.
Yeah. That's a very good way to put it. That was deep.
Because you can realize that, like, because that's what she was saying. She was like, I'm not saying that that means that you don't grow and you don't get better and you don't better yourself and continue to be a better person. And that's not saying that people don't change and develop and all that stuff. But in this exact moment, are they doing the best that they can?
Right. That's such a good question.
I know. I've been thinking about it. I've been pondering it for a while. I think I think like my answer would be that most of the time, yes.
Yeah. I do feel like, because I think about like, I don't know, like new moms and stuff. I feel like they really are. I don't know. My mind is going to like specific types of people, not just like the masses.
Yeah.
Like
she did like another example when she talked about like she goes to places and talks, and she talked about how she went to like an army base or something, and was talking to these like generals, and she was like, do you believe that people are doing the best that they can? And the general was like, no, absolutely not. And he was like, and she was like, who, like, do you have a specific, because usually people say that there's like a specific person, right? And so she was like, do you have a specific person that you believe is not doing the best that they can? And the general man, he was like yes, and then he like talked to her about it or whatever, and she was like, what if you had it on the highest authority that he was? And in this case, this man believed in God. So she was like, what if God said to you, he is doing the best that he can today? And then she said that like it always like makes the person cry, because they're like, well, in that case I would have to make some changes.
Yeah, that's a very deep thought.
Yeah,
because like I have people top of mind too.
Yeah.
And it's like, if God told me, like, it would honestly, to be completely transparent, if he told me that this person was trying the hardest that they could, I would be like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Not to question God, but I would be like, can I have some specific
That's
details?
why like that's not like it's hard for me to think about.
Yeah.
Because there are people who like I feel like choose bad.
Yeah. Yeah, no, some people wake up and choose like, I am not gonna.
But that's what she said, and she was like, but is that the best that they can do right now?
Yeah. But if it's every day for years, you know?
And that's when she said they should be like punished and locked away.
I agree with you, Brene. Yeah.
But I don't know how I feel about it. I'm just telling you what she said.
Yeah. No, that's all.
I love thinking about stuff like that. That's like so conflicting, because I love thinking about conflicting thoughts. And we're the same way in that. That's why we talk for hours.
I love
because
debate.
We love a good conflicting thought.
It's not even like we debate, because
I think we just like to hold like two things at once, and we're like both sides, you know?
We love to see both sides to every story kind of thing. Like, I feel like that, I don't know.
Well,
it's a good way to look at different
life.
Yeah.
I think it's the most fair way to look at life.
Yeah.
Because everyone has two sides.
That's why, again, we need to be on the board.
So do
like
we want to, are we going to like answer the question or just leave it open?
I think it's kind of like an open-ended question.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like that.
Yeah, I would
say generally yes.
Yeah.
But I'm not in a place in life to say 100% yes.
Yeah.
Because also you just don't know.
Yeah, you really don't know.
Because like I've woken up some days and been like, I'm not going to do this. But then I'm like, am I not doing that because like I can't?
Yeah.
Like, is that what I had to do that day?
Yeah. No, I feel that. Yeah, because I feel like overall in your life, like you were trying the best that you can.
Yeah.
Same thing for everybody that I keep in my inner circle.
Yeah.
Like I can't think of anyone in my immediate favorite group of people that I don't think they are doing the best that they can.
Yeah, me either.
But when you have these little what do you call them? Outliers. That just really make you think.
Yeah, like a terrorist.
Yeah. Honestly, truly.
That was a little deep dive.
That was a little deep. I really like that one.
Well, we might throw some more of this in there as we go along.
We need to get some more. I would like to add more like open-ended questions.
Yeah. I like. I'm trying to get better at like just having a question with no answer.
Ooh, I like that.
Because like that's something that I struggle deeply with.
Yeah.
Is like not knowing the answer.
Yeah. No, I feel like a lot of girls are like that.
Yeah.
Because I am the same way. Like some guys can just be like, that's okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe different personalities, but yeah. No,
just a little brain challenge for your Monday afternoon or whenever you're listening.
My story is not as deep, but it's kind of like something to really also think about. And there's more to this story that I saw today, actually. So, I heard that Morphe is closing down all of their stores, plus so many other beauty brands are actually like closing down.
I've heard of this as well.
And so I just want to talk about, is it over for beauty brands? Because there's like such a differentiation in like TikTok influencers and YouTube influencers that we grew up on. And today I saw that Jacqueline Cosmetics filed for bankruptcy. But it's apparently something with the parent company that also owns REM Beauty, which is Ariana Grande's line. They filed for bankruptcy. or they mismanage their money was the TikTok that I saw, and it's causing all of like the baby companies under it to suffer. So it may not be necessarily that like Jacqueline Cosmetics was not doing well. However, because the parent is doing bad, it's a sinker. But Morphe definitely closed all of their stores in the US at least. I don't know where else they have stores. I just saw that in the article. Do you like Morphe? Or did you?
I don't really care.
You don't care? You don't really care about the beauty brands? Not too much?
No, I know you do.
Yeah.
I know you love them.
Love.
And I love doing my makeup and things like that, but I don't have like a fixation on any of it.
Yeah.
Or like any one brand.
I really. Are you more of a Sephora or Ulta girl, or just Target drugstore?
I've always been more of an Ulta girl, but then that's because that's all that was close to me before I moved.
Yeah.
But I've gone to Sephora more now than I ever have because we have one.
Yeah, that's true. I used to always grow up wanting to be a Sephora girl, but at the end of the day, my roots are in Ulta.
Yeah. I think I agree with that.
Yeah. But a lot of people, I saw a girl actually that lives in Birmingham posted that Jacqueline Cosmetics was in TJ Maxx here.
Really?
Yeah, and I may go looky later today because or tomorrow actually maybe, because I just want to see if that is the case still. But
I feel like it's just a classic case of like flooding the market.
Yeah.
Like the beauty brands.
Did you grow up watching beauty YouTubers?
No.
You didn't? Oh my gosh. See, that was my TV. I didn't really, well, I did watch TV. I watched Disney Channel like growing up. And then like in high school, besides Pretty Little Liars, I think the only other things I watched were like beauty YouTubers.
Really?
Yeah, like Jackie Aina, Jaclyn Hill, Desi Perkins, Katie. I'm trying to think of who else. Like I have a long list that I just love them. But I don't know, it's kind of stinky to think about. Like it's kind of sad because I know like the owner of Morphe, like she put so much into the brand. I think her and her husband started it together. But yeah, it's crazy also like TikTok, they sell out like, I feel like with YouTube days, it was more about the brand or like the whole process of putting on makeup versus TikTok. It's like these specific products from specific brands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Dior lip oil or the I'm trying to think of like what else is like really popular right now.
Well, Dior isn't gonna close.
No, they're not. But you could not get that lip oil for months.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
You're talking about them advertising it?
Yeah. Or like
yeah.
Like how TikTok is like more like single item focused. You know?
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of your purchases from TikTok trends?
No.
You don't? Oh, really? Has TikTok influenced you to buy anything?
Oh, for sure. But I don't buy like a ton of stuff I see on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would say maybe I don't either too much, besides like it did influence me with wanting the Stanley Cup, I will admit that. And also several makeup products, but other than that, I'm trying to think of anything that I have bought from TikTok. I'd say it has inspired me more to do things rather than to purchase certain things.
I think so too. I always get inspired to purchase things from my friends. Like from you, especially if it's beauty stuff.
Yeah.
Usually I'm inspired by you.
Aw.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Well, you inspired me with clothes and stuff, like your set that you wore last week from Old Navy. I need to go get that.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, literally that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I bought a green one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but they sent me a small top. I'm not small.
What did you say? This isn't for me.
And then they sent me a jacket, and the jacket had a little smudge on it from the outside world. I was like, sorry, what's this?
I know.
And I got it off.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh, I would have.
I used Dawn soap, and I got the smudge off, but I was pissed.
I would be too.
Because I was like, this is a brand new jacket.
Yeah.
And then I was upset about the small top because I'm so sorry that's not going to fit on my body.
Have you taken it back?
No, I'm going to take it back tomorrow.
That's nice. Yeah, I love that for you.
Yeah, do we think they're going to be open?
I feel like yes. A lot of people are still open. Like, Tyler has work tomorrow.
So, my next story is about the queen herself.
Ooh, okay.
Miss Dolly Parton.
Oh, I'm so excited about this one.
So, I saw this TikTok the other day and I was outraged that this was a true fact. But she apparently has a secret song that it will not be released until the year 2045 and is buried in a box in Dollywood.
That is absolutely wild to think about.
Do you think it's buried in like an accessible location?
Well, I was gonna ask you, is this like something that like a tourist could possibly find?
Like dig up themselves? That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, is it?
I would think so, because the fact that she's putting this information out there is like...
And she said, she was like, I wish I wouldn't have done that because it was a really good song.
Oh, so she can't get back on it.
It's like locked up until 2045. I wonder what the significance of 2045 is.
How old is Dolly Parton?
76? I think. I googled that like last week.
I'm not trying to be negative, but is she sure she wants to wait?
Oh, well, she said she'll be dead and gone. She knows that she's gonna. Yeah, she's 76. She was like, I'll be dead and gone by the time that comes out, and I really kind of wish I wouldn't have done it because she really like loved the song and wanted to come out while she's alive.
Oh, Dolly.
Well, she was like, she'll be 90. I think she said she'll be 99 in 2045.
Yeah. If she is 76, 2045 is in 22 years.
She probably made this TikTok last year.
Okay. So, I feel like, yeah, she'll be like 99.
Yeah.
98, 99, depending on what her birthday is.
Yeah, I think she said she would be 99 whenever the song.
Oh, Dolly.
And whoever was doing the interview was like, well, you might make it to 100.
Yeah.
She was like, well, I could.
Oh, she's so sweet. What a queen.
She is a queen.
Do you, like, love her music, or do you just love her more?
I love her more than her music, but
Yeah.
I do think that her songs were iconic for her time.
For sure. And her songwriting abilities.
Yeah.
But
I love her like as a human. I think she's an incredible human being.
She is such a good like person to like. She gives back. She just cares about people, and she's so fabulous.
She's so fabulous, and you know, like, she grew up in the mountains, the Smoky Mountains, in a little shack with like 8 brothers and sisters.
And she really, really did the dang thing.
She like did the dang thing times a million.
Yeah.
Like it's so impressive.
Had something called Dollywood. Like
she deserves like every flower.
Yeah, she really. Well, I would love to go to dinner with her. Would you rather go to dinner with her one-on-one, or would you rather bring a couple people? Because do you feel like you would have enough to talk about, or would you be too nervous?
Oh, I'd be so nervous. I'd rather bring a couple people.
If you had to bring 2 people with your dinner to Dolly.
You
would bring me?
I'd bring you.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah.
who's the other person? It could have been a celebrity. It doesn't have to be me.
Oh, I'd rather it be people like that I know.
Okay.
Because it'll be easier to make conversation.
I'm not going to be much help. I'm going to be so awkward.
No, well then let's bring someone else that we can talk with.
You know, okay, yeah.
Maybe my mom?
Yeah.
I think my mom would really like that.
That would be so, wow, I'm so honored.
So, me and you and my mom, we're going to go talk to Dolly.
Dolly, if you're listening.
Can't wait for
Let's
dinner!
make that happen.
What is your next story?
That would be such a fun dinner party. My next story is such a random one. I saw it the other day and I was like, wait, this is really cool news. So, Zoe 102 is coming out, and did you watch Zoe 101 growing up?
I did, yeah, and it got canceled.
Right? And so I used to love Zoe 101. I have an article. It didn't transfer to my iPad, so I'm pulling it up on my phone. But I remember how sad I was when it got
canceled. Yeah, I was too. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's really devastating, but a bunch of the cast is going to be on there. So you have Jamie Lynn Spears.
She's coming back.
Yeah, and I know there's like, I don't keep up too much with the Jamie
The Spears
and Britney
stuff.
Yeah, do you?
No.
I think it was because like Britney Spears was not before my time, but I was like a kid when she was really popular.
That's definitely more like 3 or 4 years ahead of us.
Yeah, and I would love to know more about that, but I don't want to pretend like I do.
Yeah.
Because I'm just saying that because I know Jamie Lynn and Britney, I think, have beef from what I've heard from the internet. But it's gonna have a big chunk of the cast is gonna come back, and I'm really excited to see what it's gonna be about. It's gonna be on Paramount Plus. Oh, and Nickelodeon, I think. But yeah, it ran for 4 seasons from 2005 to 2008. For some reason, I thought it had so many more seasons than that. But
that was a time in our life where time went slower.
Yeah, I think Austin Butler. Oh wait, I just realized. I don't know why. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. It was a really weird thought that I had. A Victoria Justice is not going to be on it. Do you remember her being on there?
Yeah.
Do you ever see this clips with her and Ariana Grande? I like on TikTok.
Wait, from
Victoria.
Yes.
And like,
yeah.
They're like, who sings the most? And it was like Ariana Grande is like, or they're all like, Ariana sings the most, and she's like, well, I think we all sing.
Victoria.
Yeah. So I feel for her. You know, she filmed a movie in Birmingham like a few months ago.
No.
Yeah.
Is it on TV?
I don't know. I just remember
yes, because she was at the Alabama. There was a picture on Instagram of her outside of the Alabama sign at the theater.
Oh wait, there was?
Remember?
No.
Are you positive? I swear we were together.
Victoria Justice outside the... I feel like something's tickling in my brain.
Yeah, because we were together. I'm pretty sure I was in the back seat of the car, of your car, and it was me, you, and Tyler, and I was in the back seat, and I was like, oh my gosh, Victoria Justice is downtown.
Oh, okay.
And I kind of think we have left a venue, maybe, and I'm just going to throw this out into the world, and it could be absolute fake news. But I'm going to honestly tell you that I think that we went to one of those football games.
Wait, this is ringing bells.
What are those called? USFL.
Yeah.
I think we went to one of those USFL football games, and we were on the way back to Tyler's apartment, and I saw Victoria Justice on my Instagram.
Okay, that's ringing a bell. Was somebody else in the picture with her?
No, it was just her.
Okay.
Standing in front of the Alabama Theater sign.
You're not crazy.
Literally, I told you.
The picture.
Wait, I wish we could have a date stamp on that.
I can go. It's on her Instagram.
Yeah.
It was on May 2nd, 2022. So yeah, that would have been...
Would that have been in USFL?
It played in the spring. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, she's had a full photo shoot. These turned out really good.
I hate to do it, but I am going to go to my camera roll and see what I was doing on May 2nd.
That was... Okay, that really took a detour. But yeah, Victoria Justice. Anyway, I don't know why my brain went like that. But was Zoe 102 or Zoe 101, was that like one of your favorite shows from like your childhood, or were you more of a Nickelodeon or more of a Disney girl?
It turns out I didn't take any pictures on May 2nd.
You didn't? Let me see if I did.
This is the only picture I have from May 2nd.
Oh, so lovely.
It is not.
You are beautiful.
And then this is the picture I have from May 3rd. Don't know what else you can picture of right there.
Here, maybe?
And that's weird.
Okay, let me go look and see if I can find anything from that day. But yeah.
I just happen to know that we were together. Okay, cool.
You said what day was it? May 2nd?
May 2nd.
Okay, let me...
I just remember it so vividly. It's tucked away in my noggin.
I'm trying to see if I...
Tuck. On your camera, Rolly?
No, I have like screenshots from May 2nd.
Is that a Gunna concert?
Yeah, when Young Thug and Gunna, they were supposed to go on tour, but then we all know what happened. So they did not go on tour. I bought tickets.
What happened?
They got put to jail.
Oh, that's right.
I bought tickets for going to see Doctor Strange. We were together on May 1st. We were by my pool. I took a bunch of pictures of you.
Oh God, I forgot that. That's funny.
I have pictures on May 3rd of the sunset. So May 2nd, nothing must have happened.
Maybe we were secretly together.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe we weren't together, but we talked about it.
Okay.
Okay, that's all that matters.
Interesting.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Well, Zoe 102 should be cool. Does it have a release date?
I think 2024. I could be wrong. I think
next year?
I'm gonna be honest, I just made it up. But I think I just see that.
Oh.
It's unspecified. Oh, they're gonna be reuniting at a wedding. Sorry. Oh, later in 2023. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so this year?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Did you ever watch the reboot of iCarly?
No.
Me either. I really want to.
You should.
I don't.
Where's it located
I think
at?
it's also maybe on Paramount Plus or Stars, something like that. But whatever it was, I didn't have it. So anywho, what's your next story?
Okay, so this is the one that I'm gonna replace with the exciting, shocking story.
Oh, okay.
Did you see? Did you hear about the Great Shark Bite attack?
No.
The Great Shark Bite. The Great White Shark attack?
No, I would love all information because I have none.
Okay. Shark Week.
Tiny.
Is it Shark Week? Or maybe Shark Week had just happened?
Shark Week. I think that happens in July.
That's January.
Oh, I mean, sharks aren't only allowed to attack in July.
Okay. Well, some reason or another,
Uh-huh.
they were filming this excursion in the ocean. And I wish I could give you a date on when the shark attack happened. I personally just saw it last week, which is why it's on our stories today.
Okay.
There was this little man, and he was in a little cage. It was like a little plastic cage. And this great white shark was like circling the cage. Okay. Okay. And then it went up and it opened its mouth and it chomped on the cage. And it literally, the cage just like crumbled.
What?
But it got the cage and like swam off with the cage long enough for the little diver man to get back into the boat. But it literally it didn't even look like it had to try. It just like chomped the cage, and the cage like crumbled into so many pieces.
What was the cage made out of?
I don't know, like hard plastic.
So the shark takes the cage in one direction and the man swims away.
Yes.
I don't even think my fins or my legs would work to move.
Well, so there was like a piece of the cage left, and the man was trying to get atop the cage, but it didn't work. And so then he like got back to the boat. He didn't die or get attacked, but the shark had the cage in his mouth, so that's why it had to swim away for a memento.
Oh.
But this man who was explaining the situation was like, there's actually never a cage that we put in the water that a great white shark can't get in.
Why? Why would you do that?
I was thinking to myself, I wonder if they tell those folks that before they go in the water.
Literally.
That's actually the great white shark can get you.
Would you ever go like cage diving?
Fart, no.
Oh, really? I used to want to.
Claire! Please tell me you've changed your mind.
Right now I have, yes.
Yes.
Because you know me.
At one time, I'll be honest, I would have done it.
Yeah.
The moment I heard the phrase, there is not a cage that we put in the water that a great white shark can't get into, I said to myself, I don't have to do that anymore.
I don't blame you for not wanting to do that.
I think that one's checked off the bucket list.
Yeah, we can just mark that
Erased
off.
it.
Yeah,
it's not on there.
One. Take that one off. Get that thing off.
It makes me not even want to go snorkeling, and I love snorkeling.
Snorkeling's so fun.
They're not great whites in the snorkeling.
For whatever reason, I feel like...
I don't think.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. I know they don't have, like, boundaries, but, like...
I mean, I know they can get anywhere, but usually they have trackers on them.
Yeah.
Like, so they know where they're at.
But you know what?
Sometimes it might be a
Say. Do you ever see that guy on TikTok that he does, like, the shark theories and stuff about how the Mandalorian... That's from Star Wars, isn't it? What is it? The
Megalodon.
Megalodon? About...
Is that it?
You know, I had Megatron in the brain.
I think it is Megalodon.
Megalodon? Yeah, because the Meg. I've seen that movie.
Yeah, Megalodon.
Well, there's like a...
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm going to find this TikToker guy. He's so funny. But he, like, follows these sharks that have been tracked. And, like, some of them will just, like, vanish. Like, in the ocean.
Thinks that the Megalodon eats them?
Eats them, yeah. And then they'll show up in other places. Like, on the other side of, like, the ocean or whatever. And he thinks they eat them. And then, like, somehow the tracker gets on the Megalodon. But, like, the places where the sharks go missing, it doesn't make sense.
Or maybe, like, the tracker just goes on the surface.
I don't know. But he's very passionate. And I believe this man.
So you believe in the Megalodon?
I do.
I'm not going to put it past the ocean.
We don't know what's in the ocean. Okay?
No,
I'm getting sick thinking about the ocean. How deep that ocean is. And you know what?
Not the ocean.
Not the ocean. A dream guest on here would be like an ocean expert.
Like someone who's like dove to death?
Yes. A really deep sea diver. If you know about sharks, if you know about the ocean.
Oh, the ocean's
Come on the show. Would you want to hear about it though?
Yeah.
Like,
I would.
Okay, I got the shivers.
Doesn't it just like scare you to death?
You know it's so
But
scary.
you know what's also so scary?
Please tell me.
I love the ocean.
Oh, same.
Like, it's just so hard to know both of those things are true.
When you go to the beach, are you scared to get out in the water?
No.
I'm not either.
Not even God does.
Look at us. We sound a little crazy right now.
And you know what? You put me on one of those little boaty boaties,
yeah,
and you give me a little snorkel and some flaps.
Oh,
I'm in the water.
You're going in.
I'm in the water.
Deep sea swimming.
No questions asked.
I feel that
But also like a shark.
You know what I think about when I think of the ocean?
What?
When I think about the scary ocean.
What?
That scary fish from Nemo.
Oh, the one with the thing on its head and it lights up and it goes, ah!
Yeah. Because those are real.
Those live out there.
Could you imagine coming face-to-face contact? I think
my soul would leave.
I would be dead before it got me.
Me too. It'd be over with possibly. If I was honestly in the ocean and like I did, like let's say I was just on a happy little snorkeling trip, which in the places that they take you to snorkel, they're very like high populated areas. Like the great whites, fingers are crossed that they don't adventure over there.
Yeah.
But
you have some wonders.
if I saw one,
what would you do?
I think I just impact.
Would you even be able to? I don't think I'd be able to.
I'd just like freeze and then I'd probably drown. And then it'd just be like, ooh, a snack.
Did you ever watch Soul Surfer?
Yes! And she got her arm ate off?
Yeah.
I'm not playing with that.
And she still had the bravery to keep doing it.
She's a brave girl. What was her name, Bethany?
Bethany. She has a TikTok now too.
Really?
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah. Very strong.
So wasn't that a shocking story?
That was a shocking story. That
The major takeaway that I want all of you to hear,
Mm-hmm.
there is not a cage that they put in the water that a great white shark cannot get into.
Keep that in mind, kids.
And keep that in mind, and don't forget it, and do not get in the water with a great white shark.
Please don't.
Thank you. And if you die, and you've heard this,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say next, but don't do it.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Whew, on to a lighter subject, I hope.
On to a lighter one. Well, okay, I'm going to be completely honest. Like, since we kind of there were so many stories, right, that have happened in the past few weeks.
Yeah.
And then someone was like, you know, is that worth our time?
Oh.
So the last story I want to talk about, did you hear about 75 Soft?
Oh, I've heard of her. And we're starting her tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, guys. And so if you're listening to this, you could start it with us.
Ooh, do.
Oh, could we do like a little liability, like a little check-in maybe every so often?
On 75 Soft?
Yeah.
We can do it every week.
We could. Just let them know how it's going. Because, like, honestly, truly, we did 75 Hard together. I know we talked about this in a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But let me just say this. Changed my life.
Oh, for sure.
But you know what else changed my life?
Huh.
As soon as we got done, I went back to my old ways.
Period.
So,
Yeah.
But one thing about 75 Softs, let me tell you, I feel like it's a lot more sustainable, number one.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the
Oh,
fact,
for sure.
yeah.
2 workouts a day is not sustainable.
Nope.
Sticking to a diet and never cheating
Mhm.
is not sustainable.
Mm-hmm.
No alcohol for the rest of your life is not sustainable unless
Mhm.
you are a recovering alcoholic,
Mm-hmm.
and that you have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What are the other ones?
Taking a picture every day.
You can't do that. You got enough storage on your phone.
You've been
And
a gallon of water.
you can't do that every day for forever.
You can.
You were going to be on a 12-hour flight one day, and you cannot drink a gallon of water.
You're right.
It's just true.
Are you? So, what's the other one? Reading 10 pages of.
You probably could do that every day.
You could do that.
Oh, yeah.
But with 75 Soft, there's different like renditions or versions of it online. But I'm sticking to all the same rules of 75 Hard, except only one
The one
workout a
workout.
day. Yeah, and then alcohol on special occasions.
Yeah.
And then and that's everything else. I'm gonna.
I feel
stick to.
like that's good though, because like 75 Hard for me really solved my like pointless drinking.
Mhm.
Like we've talked about before, like my
Mhm.
pointless, like why am I having a beer?
It fixed.
Like
that
I don't have that
really.
problem anymore.
Yeah.
I literally don't drink
Yeah.
unless it's like someone's birthday.
Yeah.
Or like it's an event.
Same.
Yeah. So like I think that the occasion social whatever
Yeah.
will be good.
Yeah.
So I'll have like 3 of those.
I agree so hard. And yeah, what part are you dreading the most, and what part are you looking forward to the most?
So I'm most anxious about the workout because I'm going into tax season,
Mm.
and I'm very nervous about how my schedule is gonna go, especially with having Winnie. With the sun going down
Yeah.
at 5, which it'll eventually start going down
What time do you
later.
normally wake up in the morning?
Well, with the doo-doo head in there, she usually wakes me up around 6.
Mm-hmm.
But then like I get out of the house and like get to work around like 7 something.
That's
Then
early.
I have to work for 9 hours.
Mm-hmm.
9, and then it's gonna be 10 probably next week.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to come home and let her out for lunch.
Yeah.
So that's like an hour of the day. So then by the time I get off, it's dark outside, and she's been in her crate all day. And so it's like I can't like take her on a walk in the dark.
That is really, because I was gonna suggest like waking up early in the morning.
Yeah, like 5 a.m.
Yeah, and taking her on like a 30-minute walk and then doing 15 minutes of your own thing or something. I don't know.
But even still, it's dark at 5 a.m.
That is true.
I can't. I'm a single Pringle.
Yeah, that is a complicated system we have here.
I can't give her walks.
So
So I just think that that's gonna eventually become a very challenging.
yeah, but at least when does the time change again?
Hopefully soon.
I feel like it's gonna start. I mean, like,
If it would just like not get dark until 7,
yeah,
I could do everything I needed to do.
yeah, that is so true. Dang. Well, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
We'll come up with a schedule.
The schedule?
Schedule.
I'm most excited about feeling good again.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So hard.
What about you?
I am most dreading, honestly, the gallon of water a day. But I'm going to take it by a different type of rope this time.
Oh,
yeah.
She's taking it by a rope.
I don't care if I have to set timers on my phone. I will not be waiting until right before bed to drink
all of your water.
Yeah, I will not be waiting to drink all of my water until the end of the night anymore, like I did last time, because last time I would wait until like sometimes 9 o'clock at night and I would drink like a half gallon of water and I would not sleep.
Don't you have the TT all night?
TT all night long. But I'm also most excited to like feel good again. And the first time around, I focused mostly on cutting. Like I did good about the diet. I did really good, a lot better than I thought I would. But my books that I focused on last time were like personal growth books. This time I want to learn more about the nutrition. Like I want to learn about food and like what I put in my body. Like I want to learn about like why is sugar bad? Like what exactly does it cause the body to do? What foods can you like, which should you be eating more because it like helps your body? Like how can you live longer, you know? So I got a book today and it's called This Is Your Brain on Food. And it talks about like how brain affects like anxiety, depression, ADHD, OCD, or like every single other thing. Those were just like the highlights of the cover. But when I opened the book, it talks about literally like all of your hormones and how the food you eat like
affects it. I was talking to Lindsay. Lindsay called me today and she was talking about like a whole kind of stuff like that. Like how she's been really focusing on like what she's putting in her body.
Yeah.
Because it changes your hormones and stuff.
Love to just be knowledgeable about that.
My book is called Captivating.
Ooh, what's that about?
Unveiling the mystery of a woman's soul.
Ooh. What made you choose that one?
I saw it on TikTok.
Ooh.
It's about it's a Christian-based book about like being a woman.
Oh, I love that.
It says sometime between the dreams of your youth and yesterday, something precious has been lost, and that treasure is your heart. Your price has been no heart.
Oh, okay, so TikTok did implement to you.
Oh my gosh, you're so right! It was a TikTok, and she said these books you should read if you're a single girl.
Ooh, and you said, let me get that.
I said, oh my gosh, that's really good to check mark and like buy that book, baby.
I love that. Well, you'll have to let me know how that one goes.
I'm probably gonna read also Brene Brown's Gifts of Imperfection again, because that just like speaks to my heart.
I can give that to you tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you have my book, don't you?
I sure do. I can give that to you before you leave.
We'll need a little book
A little swappy doppy.
Oh, this is so exciting. And then on top of that, we'll be reading our
Flicker in the Dark.
I still gotta get mine.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I ordered those at the same time off Amazon.
That was really small.
You know something crazy to think about?
Tell me.
Amazon used to only be used for books.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What?
It used to be a place where you sold and bought books.
Wait, that's so funny. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Isn't that crazy?
That is actually wild.
And now they're literally like, what are they?
Everything.
Tell me about it.
Literally. That's crazy.
Because that's like why they have the Kindle and stuff.
Oh, wait, that makes so much sense. Target does really good book deals. If you have like the Target app, and sometimes you'll go in there and they'll be like really on sale.
Okay. That's funny. At Target, that they have book deals.
Oh, they have so many book deals.
And you have to have the app?
Yeah, and then they'll have like stickers and it'll be like an additional 50% off the book. Like I've
With
got
the colors?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
You're such a reader.
Really
I'm so
not.
proud of you.
No. I want to be. That's one of those things where I'm gonna fake it till I make it.
You used to be a reader though.
Yeah, when I lived at home and I had nothing to do.
Yeah, but still that counts. I've never been a reader and I've been alone most of my life.
I can give you some like really fun like horny lovey
I don't want
books.
that.
They're fun.
I don't want to be in love. I'm kidding.
I was single when I read them.
But were you perspective?
I was very much alone. 2020, I read 3 books a week. I think that shows that I was very single. But it like took me to different places. You know?
Oh, they're like I remember you telling me about them. Like they're like all over the world. The books that are based in.
A lot of them I got that were based out of like Europe. Like one girl.
Oh
goes
yeah,
over there.
like very like fantasy, like you're like living through them.
Yes, that's how
Okay.
I lived through these girls.
Yeah.
For a full year. Yeah, there were no boys that I acknowledged.
Yeah,
it was fun.
yeah.
It's a great time. But yeah, so if you want any of my books, I do have a large collection of them.
Because you have to buy the paperback. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna start easy with a Flicker in the Dark.
Yeah, I'm
for
excited
Q1,
for that one.
and I'm giving myself 3 months.
It's a good time period. Great time period.
And now it's time for a great time.
Ready for this segment.
I wish you were a better man.
Ooh! Y'all heard it here first. It's time for Taylor Swift time. So, if you're new, I feel like we don't need to redo this every week, but if you are new, because I know we have so many new people joining, we have a segment where Miss Madison sitting right here, does not like Taylor Swift, and we are trying to convince her to love Taylor Swift like me and you and everyone else. And so we give her a listening assignment every single week, and then she reports back the next week with her thoughts, feelings, and emotions on that song. And last week we gave her Better Man. How did you feel? I wish you were a better man. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so okay. I only hear a line.
Oh, really? Okay, it's okay. Be honest.
Okay. No. I don't like country Taylor.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think.
Okay.
And that one was very much more like.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
That's the only line I can recall of this song. But maybe it's not that I don't like country Taylor. I just like wasn't feeling the vibes.
Okay.
As much.
Okay, that's okay.
I can see where the lyrics were coming from. I didn't mind the lyrics. I'm gonna say I didn't love them. I didn't think that it was just the best Taylor Swift I've ever heard. And for my rating this week, I'll go with a 6.2.
I accept
6.2.
it. I understand, because you either, I don't know, I was gonna say either you love or hate country Taylor. I don't mind her, so I guess I can't say you love her or you hate her. Because I don't love country Taylor as much as I love other pop Taylor. But I respect it. And that one was from her vault, so that was written years ago, but she just recorded it last year, so it is more of that country vibe because it was written during like her country phase. So that's okay. That doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
That song just came out a year ago?
Yeah.
I swear I've heard that song my whole life.
Better Man?
Maybe not. Maybe I've heard it once.
I don't know if you did.
And it was the other day in my car.
Yeah, I could be.
I wish you were. Oh.
No, it is from the vault. It says from the vault. So yeah. But silly goose.
What's my new song?
Your new song. Okay, so I'm trying to get different vibes every week. Like, since we don't want to go country again this week, so we're gonna do something.
I really liked the folklore one.
You really did. See, do we want more slowy vibes, or do we want more like?
Let's party.
Bingy?
Let's bingy.
Okay,
let's
bingy.
be vengeful.
Okay, so I think we're gonna go something a little bit more basic. Not basic, because this is from her Reputation album. Her Reputation album is definitely her more darker album, like, because the whole thing's like a little bit vengeful. So let me see, which one do I want to give you this week? I think I want to give you. I feel like you already have heard this one. That's why I'm like debating. Hold on, give me 10 seconds. Give them a commercial break for your own self, and then I'll report back to you.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a commercial for this Burt's Bees lip shine. My mom bought me this from Amazon. It was just in my little Christmas makeup box. And I don't know if it's supposed to be moisturizing. It does say that, but I'll be honest, I don't know if I would give it a good rating on the moisture. I kind of feel like my lips have been slightly more chapped. Could be due to the inclement weather. It is a little cold outside.
Beautiful.
Burt's Bees, no hate for you guys. I have been applying it to my lips rapidly. Has a great taste and smell.
I love that.
I love when lip gloss smells good.
Oh, me too.
Wait, you remember the Reese's?
The Reese's lip gloss? I don't remember that.
You know, I remember like the chapsticks that used to be flavored like candy and they smelled like the candy.
I do remember that. I didn't want to die. I think I had one that was like Hershey's or something.
Yes, you did. 100%.
Yeah. Did you like those?
No, they were gross.
Yeah, so it said they're a little stinky.
My friend used to eat them.
Oh.
Like,
do you want to expose her?
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, so I think the song I'm going to give you this week, it's a little bit more poppy. It's called Look What You Made Me Do. You've probably heard it.
Look What You Made Me Do.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, but you listen to the words, I guess, of the song.
Look what you made me
Yeah.
And he goes, look what you made me do.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Yeah, that is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I don't know any of the other words though, so it'll be a great time.
Yeah, you may not love it, but I feel like there's literally hundreds of Taylor Swift songs that we have to get through. So yeah, it's kind of like, you know, when you're in high school and you have to read like the classics, like Shakespeare and stuff.
How to Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah, and there's like so many other books out there, but sometimes you have to get those staples out of the way.
Yes.
You have to read the song.
Pin them down.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's gonna be next week, so I'll come back with a review.
I'm so excited for you too.
Yeah.
Well, this was a great episode.
It was. I feel like I was a little bit goofy at the end.
A little silly goofy.
Yeah.
I love goofy.
I feel like mine was with my body, but I don't know if it was with my words.
Oh, I can't wait to watch it back. Maybe we can make a TikTok of your movements.
Sometimes I was just feeling very free and loose.
That's a good way to feel.
Yeah.
Don't ever feel weird about
Don't ever put yourself in a box.
that. Don't ever.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
No, mommy.
No.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty.
Well,
Okay, so that was fun, guys. Make sure to follow us.
like, subscribe to YouTube. Listen on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music.
Rate us 5 stars.
5 of them.
Give us a little comment on the YouTube.
And Instagram.
Yeah.
We got a Facebook page
We have a
too.
Facebook page.
All of it at Magically Chaotic Podcast.
Yes.
And
We're out.
we'll see y'all next week.
Thank you so much.